Turning now to the Biden presidency. With thousands of migrants arriving at our border, President Biden's new Secretary of Homeland Security spoke to Congress on how the administration is working to control the escalating humanitarian challenge. CBS 4's Natalie reports from Capitol Hill.
Under a bridge connecting Mexico to the United States, families wait. As their numbers grow, the U.S. is now on pace to stop more migrants crossing the southern border than at any point in the last 20 years.
We are working around the clock to manage it, and it will take time.
Testifying before Congress for the first time since his confirmation, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas faced Republican critics calling the situation a crisis.
Do you agree that we have a crisis on the southern border? Yes or no?
Congressman, we have a very serious challenge. We also have a plan to address it.
Secretary Mayorkas testified that most adults and families are being turned away under a pandemic-related health rule, but not children arriving alone. CBS News has learned there are more than 13,000 children in U.S. custody.
We're addressing the numbers while we rebuild our capabilities nearly from scratch, while we rebuild lawful pathways that the law provides.
While the House is taking up two smaller immigration measures this week, President Biden is also trying to clarify messaging to those hoping to cross into the U.S.
I can say quite clearly, don't come, and we're in the process of getting set up.
The administration is scrambling to open new sites to house the children already here, including the convention center in Dallas.
Our help will be really centered on getting volunteers to help keep the kids calm and nurtured.
It will serve as emergency shelter for thousands of teenage boys as the administration works to relieve overcrowding at Border Patrol facilities. Natalie, CBS News, Washington.
Another housing facility has opened up at a former camp for oil field workers in Midland, Texas, run by Health and Human Services. The administration is also considering using a NASA facility in California. Look for much more on the crisis at the border tonight on the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. That's at 6:30 after CBS 4 News at 6.